The Observer giving range to the high ground. Second Colossus does come out. Force Field would nullify all of these Zealots if they were placed on the ramp. That would force the Colossus to come forward and smush it with their big Colossus-y legs. Kiwikaki's going to go ahead and pull back for now, reinforce a few more units. Blink has finished, so Kiwikaki could, effectively, he could try to blink up the side here while having his other units attack from the ramp, sort of a mini two-pronged attack, but instead he decides to take a very, very sneaky expansion off to the side. It is going to set him behind in terms of the army count. However, it may pay off in the long run if he can live that long. Thermal Lance has finished with these two Colossus, going to be incredibly powerful. Blink was revealed as he pulled back to save these Stalkers. The life of the Stalkers really, really was necessary to keep it, to go ahead and reveal the tech. Now he has 3 Colossus out. He's not producing a 4th. Maybe he's saving up the gas to do so. We'll see when he reaches that 200 mark. Keep an eye on the robotics facility. Yes, the moment that he hits it, he goes. So he wants to get out those magical 4 Colossus is what most players like to do. Neither player's gone into upgrades either. And oh, and that pylon actually supply blocks Kiwikaki. He needs to, and he's at 25 minerals. He just did a warp in. This pylon finally going to finish. That's going to allow him to continue production. And his expansion has finished. The probe transfer is on the way. But HuK taking his own natural. Back and forth, and so many just pure Stalkers here, but these Colossus so very, very powerful when they can splash into balls of Stalkers. Now he is going to try to blink up here, and I do believe that you can have the vision to do so. You can have the range. He's going to get right up into the main. Going to go straight for the pylons, but he needs to... Oh, if he could focus on that Colossus. It's so close. It's at 2 health. Just kill it. There it goes. Finally. The probe's doing what damage they can. The robotics facility is taken out. The robotics bay is going to fall right after. And HuK trying to move in as fast as he can. And these Colossus could go down. They're very fragile if they can get focused, but they're not going to be. Kiwikaki is simply going to right-click and blink and move out as fast as he can, not trying to micro at all. He probably could have sniped an additional Colossus there. These 2 Stalkers going to fall by the wayside, but that was still some incredible damage dealt. He needs to get probes back onto this gas. No doubt, there they go, right away. Kiwikaki is at 37 harvesters to HuK's 28. Even though HuK did just finish his expansion, he is likely going to continue probe production, but he needs to keep up with an army in case Kiwikaki decides to push again. Oh, Zealots snuck around back into the back for a counterattack to Kiwikaki. No, don't let the Stalkers go. Not yet. There, yes, kill the... Kiwikaki pulling back just a little too soon. As 1, 2, maybe 2 probes die. A little bit of a micro battle there going on. HuK in the meantime, when you hit down here on the minimap, you can see he's moving in his main army. He's getting ready. He wants to make the big push. He could catch Kiwikaki's army off guard. Kiwikaki, though, himself making a push in. You can hear the hardened shields deflecting a lot of those attacks off. Good force field is going to allow these Zealots to do maximum damage. HuK's going to have to warp in more. Blink Stalkers trying to move around, maybe escape and slip up here through them over. They're going to get caught by these Colossus. Those Stalkers don't have long to live at all, and all of the army here for HuK or for Kiwikaki is going to fall very quickly as these Zealots march in to production. A Dark Shrine is coming down for Kiwikaki. Maybe not so wise when he knows his opponent has an Observer out, but if he can get in and just snipe a few workers, if he can put that paranoia in, suddenly you have to push out 2 or 3 observers. You have to start dropping cannons. I don't think either player has a forge. Not even going for their upgrades. They're just so focused on matching their armies to each other. Now more Stalkers are going to just waltz right on in Kiwikaki. He has no vision at the front of his base to see this coming. Lots of workers are going to die here. Although Kiwikaki is at an astounding 40 to 28. They're falling very quickly. In the meantime, he tries to make his own attack at the front. He's going to blink right up into the main. Neither of these players having very solid mains. But now Kiwikaki is just falling in the probe count. Falling down very, very quickly as the robotics facility is getting focused down again. And it is taken out once more. But I don't see... Kiwikaki has a very small standing army to supply 99 to 51. His entire main's workforce is gone, and he's dropping several gateways here at the his hidden expansion. But HuK has to know something up. Something is up. I mean, he says, okay, you have no workers. I'm about to take out your main's nexus. I know you don't have your natural, but you're not GGing, so something's up. Now, the Dark Templar did come in here and do a bit of damage. And HuK saying, okay, no more. Okay, this robotics facility is not going to die. Surrounding it with pylons so that no harm can come to it. The Stalkers in the main finally going to be taken out after they've done so much damage. But HuK needs to start scouting. He needs to start finding that hidden base. He is very, very ahead. You can see, with all the micro that's going on, HuK having his supposed top 3 control, exceptional micro that he's picked up in Korea. And at the same time, he's managed to cut the economy. Even though he doesn't know it, he doesn't know that his opponent was so far ahead, but now he's the one who's ahead once more. 28 to 24 harvesters. Blink is being researched for HuK. We finally have a small lull in the extreme combat between the two players. The thing is, I don't see Kiwikaki doing much to pull this out because he has one Dark Templar, which can do some good harassment if it's placed right and played right, but it's not being used. He has 3 Stalkers and he has 12 Zealots. HuK in the meantime has 3 full Colossus, 14 Zealots, and 11 Stalkers. So his army is just dominating. He has nearly doubled the supply at this point in time. And he's going to continue tech. Everything pulling back as Kiwikaki tries to raise a natural here. He really needs to just get his army going. And oh, this gas, that could be a problem. He's had 0 harvesters on it the whole time. And he's trying to snipe out this Colossus. If he can get this Colossus, that'll be a huge shift in the battle. But in the meantime, the other 2 were just doing so much damage. The one lives. Kiwikaki says GG. And that is going to be it. HuK with an astounding finish. Very, very strong play, even against that early second base by Kiwikaki. Managed to hold, to defend, and those few crucial slips, he's even bringing more Zealots in to come in and make sure that he wasn't rebuilding. The Zealots coming in doing some moderate damage, the Stalkers waltzing in doing tons and tons of damage to completely nullify any economic advantage whatsoever and shift everything back in HuK's favor. Until the next game, I will see you later.